run through like a usual day of yours, like what you do, start to finish, what time do you start, what time do you finish?
Usually I start somewhere around 8 in the morning, and then between 8 and 10 I usually run inventory reports, and then, between 10 and 11 and so on, I would do like the analysis, and then set up the shipping, the shipping forms, and then in the afternoon and over the lunch hour, set the shipments out and have them sent out by 4 o'clock. And usually I'm out of there by about 4.
What do you make in a day?
In a day?
No, sorry, not in a day. Like, what's your salary?
Oh, well, both questions I'm just going to have to pass on. I don't really feel comfortable sharing with you.
Alright, how much money will I make then?
It's a good question. I would say your wage would start somewhere around, $15 an hour. And that's, based on, entry-level education, job experience. And, they weigh in things like, if you have job experience, it's worth money to them. And if you have like a high level of education, that might be worth more money to them too. So it's all like negotiable, but I'd say you start off somewhere.
How much room is there for you to be creative when a challenge arises or you're facing a problem?
Yeah, so let me just make sure I have that question right. You're wondering, when faced with with a problem, how much room I have to be creative in solving said problem.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, I got this. The company has, policies and procedures set in place to tackle problems and things like that in the workplace. Sometimes, they aren't a regular problem, and so you have to be a little creative on your feet, which is nice, because a little bit of mental exercise. I like it.
So like, are there opportunities to continue at work? Okay.
Sorry, do you mind if we just continue here? It's a little...
Sorry.
Yeah, thanks.
So like, is there like opportunities to continue like my education through this company and like grow and move forward from where I am, or where I would be starting?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, there's a lot of emphasis on it, and like also it is encouraged that people continue their education, and we do a lot of internal training as well as external. I mean, if you find something you might think is valuable to the company and to the interest of yourself and others, we often are quite interested in participating. So yeah, it's definitely something that's encouraged.
Are there what are the perks of the job? Like, do I get a company car, gas card? Like, do I get to drink in the office? What?
Yeah, I don't know about the last one. Like, this is in the '60s here, Brad. But the first two and things like that, expenses and such, those might be covered if you're out of the office. If you're traveling, if you're a sales manager or something like that, then that would be something that would definitely be.
Is there like a good girl-guy ratio in this company, or?
I don't really know about that, and I don't really think it's pertinent.
Like, where can I go from this position? Like, is it endless, or am I limited, or what?
You can definitely move up through the ranks. I mean, starting, in the warehouse and distribution, you can go up, and, all of a sudden you might be marketing manager, who knows?
Oh, okay. Can I just take this off?
You most definitely can. I mean, I'm pretty casual. It's casual here. We don't deal with the customers, so we can do whatever we like.
Oh, okay. So like, I went to this special school. Like, am I gonna be like recognized as having limits or anything like that?
So you're talking about like maybe a gifted program or
immersion? Yeah. Like, is there anything that I get work taken off so I don't have to do as much?
I'm going to have to go with no. I mean, if you went to an immersion program, maybe learn French or Mandarin or something, or Spanish, that might be beneficial to have, but if you went to a gifted program, I don't think that's really...
So when can I retire, though? Like, how long do I work for this place before I...
Well, I don't know if that's the right question to be asking if you're going to be going into an interview or something like that, but yeah, I don't think that's a good one. Sorry, pal.